Life back.
It's an amazing feeling when you stop smoking, and you can experience it for yourself. Our range of free support can help you quit for good, from our app to emails, face-to-face support and online communities. Search Smoke Free. Better health. Let's do this.
If you're a DJ, presenter or a broadcaster and interested in joining us, please go to our website, extradio.co.uk.
This is EXT Radio.
Good evening and welcome to a special edition of Afrolicious Music Always. We have a guest incoming, none other than Mr. Ade Smilez. But before he jumps in, I've got a little track, a little something from himself alongside soulful Dylan Franklin, DJ Quamsy. Let's get inside. It doesn't have a title, but I call it Ascension. Let's get inside.
EXT Radio.
Sensation, new breed, next generation.
background, sounds of Ade Smilez, Soulful, Dylan Franklin, and DJ Cramsey. It's got a loose bass title, Ascension, because that's what it feels like. And we've just been talking in the background, understanding that this was created in a special energy, and there was a few arguments about the drums. So this is Afrolicious Mumma. This is Afrolicious Music Always, and this is EXT. We're about to jump inside an epic release day special of Your Way with Mr. Ade Smilez, and a little bit of an evolution. So before we do that, we're going to jump inside some more music, some more vibes. So let me cue something up for you.
EXT Radio, broadcasting live from Hackney, East London.
Hey, this is MK, and you're locked into EXT Radio.
Hi, this is Jamie Jones, and you're listening to EXT Radio.
Hey, yo, Ade, you see those conversations under the moonlight, nights over Peckham? It's got me thinking about the journeys, Amapiano, because you know what? The first time I ever said I'm in heaven, it was lockdown to lockdown, when you was doing your thing, red rooms, online, on Twitch, and just vibing. But the journey, it just made me realise the journey's deeper than that, because like I said, the conversations, I'm telling you, just understanding that when you was younger, you was out there in big people corner, covert corner, just taking in sounds, as we all were, and just developing our ears and connecting in that feeling that it took me a long time to describe, but yeah, I found it. It's that feeling, that DDD meditation. You know, the connection between DJ, DEC and dancer. That joy, that upliftment, you know, it's a spiritual thing, a connection thing, an ascension thing. Immersed in water, immersed in sound. We all started with a beat. My journey with Amapiano is deep, man. It's deep, and the more and more I delve into the sound, the more I realise how deep the connection is, because in Jamaica, because you know I'm a chamo and ammo, so yeah, you know how the thing goes. When I first heard Amapiano, I heard the sounds of a festival that we have in Jamaica called John Canoe, and it honours the African warrior who fought off the European slave traders for 20 years. And the sounds of the festival celebrate him, and you just feel the essence of Africa in that sound, that tribal ancestral calling. And so when I hear Amapiano, it makes me understand how deeply connected my roots are and how my ancestors and forefathers fought to keep the connection. Yo, Ade, man, I just want to say salute, I'm telling you.
the way in my feelings already. We've been catching up behind the scenes. This is Afrolicious Music Always, global release day special with none other than Mr. Ade Smilez. So we're going to jump inside some vibes, conversation. And first, Ade, if you just want to introduce yourself, and for those who don't know you, tell them a little snippet of how they can get to know you.
Okay, cool. I haven't done this in a while, so we'll try. So, Ade Smilez on the Dre dealer. You need a vibe, you need a sound, you need some bass. Come holler at me, I got you. A lot of the music we'll play today is some of the music that we've curated ourselves from the sounds that we're inspired by. You know what I'm saying? Been dropping hints and projects during the year in the last few years, I think since 2021, which was Get Away, which you heard, and then we're gonna go up to all this today with Yahweh, Joe the Show, Drama, and Jillian Echo. Yeah, we've got a lot to discuss, you know?
Yeah, we've got a lot to discuss, that's why I thought inside, straight from the top, 2-hour special with Mr. Ade Smilez. So we're going to be getting inside some conversation. We're going to hear about the track of the week, which is called Yahweh. And we're going to hear about the party of the week, which is, what is it tonight? It is Cheetah and Fridays at Egg London. So go check out the socials for that one. And after that, we're going to get into a deep dive interview, which is going to be the evolution of Mr. Ade Smilez. So I'll be getting into the origins, the why, the struggle, the present, and of course, the evolution. So let's get inside. I was saying how greedy. I am getting a personal solo red hour on release day. Round our way we might say how greedy. Okay, all the way in my feelings, but ready to dive into this conversation because there is a lot to cover. Just even in the few minutes we just caught up, I'm just like, wait, it's a lot to digest. So let me share with you. So we're going to jump inside the evolution of Mr. Ade Smilez, and I always like to start with this question just to understand where it began, what's the origin. So can you tell me what was your first musical memory, what sparked music in your soul?
First musical memory for me is it's at the beginning of time. I think I heard music before I could see. So I don't know. It's just sounds that paint images is my memory. All my memories as a childhood and growing up and shit have a musical background, a musical soundtrack to it. So let me give you some. Okay, cool. So I often say to people that when I was growing up and learned how to walk, we used to have big rave speakers in the house with a grill on it, right? So I would use that to stabilize myself, to stand up, and that would be my first memory. Yeah.
Do you know what memory that makes me flash to, Ade? From when you was very young, underage, would bump into each other by the speakers. So you've been holding onto the speakers to learn to walk. I love that. Okay, so we're going to get a bit more inside, more about Mr. Ade Smilez. So, that's your origin. So, do you have any early inspiration, mentors, or you sparked your musical career journey?
My musical journey starts at home, definitely. My dad was definitely a big collector of music, vinyls, CDs, cassettes. So I actually had the pleasure of, like, apart from 8-track, everything else, I experienced that format of music. You know what I'm saying? So I would say very early on was Bobby Brown. I remember having a Bobby Brown VHS, which was like the best of Bobby Brown, and I'd watch that like religiously, and that was like early 90s. So when it was Bobby and Whitney and stuff like that, I'd relate by listening to the music, you know, Tenderoni and things like that. And then my uncle was also a DJ, so he's the one that gave me the equipment to first start playing. And he let me know like there was other rooms apart from the adult rooms, or rooms that need to be taken care of with the kids and stuff. Do I want to cover that? And I was like, yeah, I can do this. So he gave me like my first setup, like pioneer setup, when I was like 10 years old, 11 years old. Right, you know what I'm saying? So I was outside. I'm playing like music in church. You know, like I was allowed to play the music that is not allowed to be played in church. So I remember being in a situation where they're requesting songs in church, and I'm like, okay, cool, say no more. I got you, you know what I'm saying? So, and this is the 90s. This is like having to have the Cisco album on CD, take a CD out, put another CD in. Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's definitely one of, from a visual perspective, it was Cisco. But I always find it interesting when artists used to dye their hair. Blonde or like kind of like so Eminem, Cisco, Oxide Neutrino. There's so many different references where for me where it's like something changed, something hit differently, and then it was part of them, and then when they stopped doing that, it was another era of them. So this is the era of me that you're aware of, you know of, right? You know of the previous eras of me, and we're on this journeyman. To the future evolutions of it, and we see what's coming next.
I'm excited to see what's coming next. So, can you share with me a pivotal moment what actually changed your perspective on music and you decided to fully take it as a full-on career?
So I've always been called on to play music. Since I was in primary school, I was the guy that was playing the music as you come into assembly. When I got to secondary school, I'd bring my own little speaker in my backpack, play to us and youth college as well. When I got to uni, I was DJing for African Boy and other artists of that era, right? So when did it become a pivotal moment? It's like I would be known for shutting it down, but people want to hear my set, not like behind someone. And it was like, okay, like they did ask me when am I booked when I'm playing it. So then that changed. So then I had started doing events of my own. I did my first when I was 20 years old. That's 15 years ago, crazy. It was called 2020, right? And on the flyer I put my name on it as like I was doing a set, and people were very upset that I didn't actually play. So since my first events, I started playing because people would be like, it's your thing, you should play. We're here because of you. Figure it out. Yeah. So then, that's when I took it more seriously. It would be about 15 years ago. So, yeah.
Okay, so they call you Ade Smilez.
Yeah.
Why do they call you Mr. Ade?
From my understanding, my name is my description. My name is my description. If you went to a room and you was like, someone had told you just before you walked into the room, I want to find Ade Smilez, you come directly to me, and I'm aware of that. It's the same thing in many languages, right? You're a dealer, I'm bringing joy. Different people have their different variations. You know, in Yoruba, Ade Rere, so Ade loves, Ade Smilez. They call me Andale in South Africa. It's one of the many words and references that people used to describe me. Like the main one, you know what I'm saying? So I have many names that I go by, or many names that I would turn my head for, but that's the main one. So it's like, even in the hospital, like they'd ask me, like, oh, who are you for real? Like, we see something when you walk, when you smell, like, what's going on here? And I have to explain it and break it down to them, and they're like, oh, that makes sense now. Like, okay, cool.
It's definitely a conversation that we've had before, and it was something that I expressed that when I saw you back in the day, there's just something that you just see that, okay, this is going somewhere. There's a highly favoured shine over this one. So yeah, big shout out to Ade for the backstory. We're getting deep. We're going on the evolution that is Mr. Ade. So we're talking about the entry and all of those kind of things, and now we're going to jump inside the conversation. Tell us a little bit about maybe some of the struggles in doing music, chasing your craft and your passion.
I think if I went into all the struggles, I think people would quit. You know what I'm saying? But I think personal struggles for myself would be just like overthinking.
Yes.
Like when you're sitting on a piece, whatever the piece may be, overthinking the piece, overthinking what's going on, overthinking your delivery. Sometimes just let it go and let it be. As it's out, learn how to develop it, right? I think worry less about the opinions of people that don't know you, right? I say less about because obviously it's impossible to not worry about. But if you worry less about those people and their opinions, you continue to improve differently. Trust me, when you're not thinking about them, they continue their lives. If you're spending more time thinking about them than you are thinking about yourself. So in the industry, I guess it's quite seasonal for a while. Until you break out into a place where they take you in as an artist, for what you do, it's very dictated by the environment, the music culture, the nightlife, the day life, where people take it in your music. So until you develop into that point where you are known for what you deliver, it's a struggle. And even when you're known for it, it can still be a struggle. Like the struggle that we're having now is like venues. A lot of venues across London have been closing. Nightlife isn't the same as it used to be. And whereas like people see me in the clubs at night and it's like, we want to party, you know? I'm like, I want to party too. We just need to find the right space that can accommodate us for how we are. You know what I'm saying? I have conversations with people and it's like they're offering Mayfair and things like this. And it's like, as much as I love that, that isn't. I'd be upset if my friends came and family came and people came and I could only afford one drink because it was £27. As opposed to coming and having a good time. You know, we used to do like Hennessy 2 for 1 with the tickets.
Yes, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm a lightweight and I don't get out often, so yeah.
Well, boy,
there has been a few Henny o'clocks.
Henny o'clocks, definitely Henny o'clocks. So we would do like a bottle of Hennessy, 2 tickets to Red Room, no table or nothing. Not Red Bull, Red Bull or apple juice, whatever you decide, and enjoy yourself. Because again, me and Yemi would go out, or me and my boys would go out, and we'd kill a bottle between us. So it's like, okay, cool. I mean, let's make it make sense for people like us. And that's the thing, like, when you start to make it make sense for people like you, it makes sense. Obviously, it's still, there is no day or time when the struggles will not grow or don't happen. But again, when you fall back and you're like, I know what I did it for, I know who I did it for, I'm cool with that, you know? So I think that's where we are in terms of like, how is the industry right now? Because, you know, I see things, I see what people are saying online, and you know, I've always kept my opinion to myself, put the music forward, and I feel like if you had been in this industry for a while, you understand it's waves that hit the shore. So if you're a surfer, you're not out ready to catch a wave, you're not gonna hit the shore. You're gonna be watching it from a distance, and you're gonna be wondering how those guys keep catching a wave because they're out there in the ocean trying to find those waves. So you know, you can create your wave, or you can own the wave. You can jump on the wave and surf it, or you can be like, this is my tsunami. Name it after me.
You know what? I have to thank you, because between Getaway and some of our conversations and just some of your little catchphrases when we have these conversations like create, don't compete, and just getting lost in the flow, it gave me the courage. When I'm listening to Getaway, I decided I'm not going to go anywhere, so I'm ready to do what I do.
100%.
And this summer I got to go and play in Ibiza. That is based off some of the Red Room's energy. You understand what it has created, the amount of creative, who's fertilizing, what people are doing from that energy. I know I'm going off grid, but you are the creative thing. You inspire a lot of people.
Well, that was my aim, to be honest. I came in from a place where I was privileged to inspire the people who had inspired me growing up. And they could tell me, like, I like what you're doing, I see it, I like your stance, I like your movement. So then I realized that rather than it being a way where why are people biting my style, why are people adopting my movement, be grateful and acknowledge, like, you know, whatever I'm doing, they're seeing. And I'm happy that these shifts are happening because of my energy. Does that make sense? So it's like, again, I would never turn around and be like, oh, it's because of me. Because it could have been because of anybody else. But we just jumped on and we waved the flag and we said, we're here. So if you need us, right here. And while you're here, this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
because if you don't understand, lockdown to lockdown, it was really precious, and I was at home with my children and teaching. The struggle was real, but I knew on a Thursday and a Sunday night I could take off with everybody in the red hour and just write. And it's a place where I've introduced to writing. So one of the things that I love that you do is that you were combining spoken words, raw spoken words with your mixes. That was so powerful. Where did that inspiration come from? What made that? Because to me, that's one of your signatures.
So I'm a house baby. I'm a house kid for real. When they made house music, I was in the hospital being delivered. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like the things that we have done in house music, make our own remixes, hold like acapellas, and even like the producers I'm inspired by, the Timbalands, the Pharrells, the Kanye West. They have educated me and told me that to use voices like instruments. You know what I'm saying? So when I listen to a vocal, I hear the pocket it sits in, that you would hear it clearly amongst whatever else is going on. It is a signature that I am familiar with, I have known for, and I'm a piano, but it is a signature that I created. It comes from house music. This is an era where people would play a song that you've never heard before, but a familiar a cappella, and you're like looking for that now. Forever and days, you're looking for that version, but it doesn't exist. It exists in that moment, in that time, and that's what we're trying to bring to the surface. And that was like definitely without touching on it, it's like Yahweh, where the energy is like, I want you to feel like we're right next to you. And like you got these guys in the studio and you in the car with you.
What do you mean? You guys have been taken. I'm on the overground. I'm in uni. Everywhere I'm going, I put it in my headphones. And I have been so outside. Since you sent me that track, you know, I've been outside for the last few weeks, and I have the whole of 2024.
That's crazy. That's crazy because it's beautiful when it's like you can put something out that has an effect. Art has this effect. Different things have this effect. Different pieces of art or different pieces of creation has that effect. But like where being a DJ and it's like they call it effective how you play, and now and on top of that you're making music that affect me as effectively as an hour set. So it's like, okay, cool. I understand the levels that I'm growing to, where it's like I'm expressing myself better via the music. I come to these decks and we argue and we cry. You know, I saw a joke one time where it was like DJs touch the decks the same way because the shit is hot. Yeah, no, it's hot. It's hot. Like when I'm twisting,
I can see this side is smoking. The one that's got your USB.
Bro, like you know, like I've definitely been in that space where people, after my boiler room set, my good friend Shay said to me, like, after your set was done, like those decks you used, they had to throw them away.
I'm not surprised.
They were done for.
I was inside. I was so emotional watching.
Okay, cool. And that's kind of the energy I come with, like, especially if Yemi said, less apologies from my perspective. Like, he can hold your apologies, he can tell you sorry or whatever, right, is it? And I'm going to be very disrespectful in a bit because I can be.
I know, because, normally I'm quite good, but I lose my sometimes. Front left. I know the exact energy you're talking about.
100%. So, like I said to you, mentioned to you previously, like, I've been doing some one-to-one private sets. So, like, people have been messaging me, booking studios, and it's just me and one person, 2-3 hours. And it's like, it doesn't matter if it's one person or 1,000 people. I've done 20,000 people and I've done one person. I've done 0 people. We've been on live where it's like, if you're not watching this live, there's no one else here, right? So it's like, there's something more to it that draws me into this space. And to some degree, I can't explain, but as I'm on this journey, I'm expressing what I'm feeling, what I'm seeing. I don't have the answer. I have answers. I can make it sound cool, but I don't have the answer. How do I get my song to be X? How do this and do right? Well, I did. To try and go. You know.
But there's a difference between the blueprint and the tools, and that's one of those things.
I feel you.
So it's the tools that come from your soul and your creative. Because I'm starting to understand the levels, and no matter what you want to produce, your soul is going to dictate where it actually goes.
Yeah.
So we've been talking about music, how it impacts us, and we've touched briefly on your healing journey. So how did you talk to me about your healing journey? You mentioned it wasn't a episode,
The reason why I use this as a thing. This was the first song I worked on when I woke up from a coma. So I was in a coma for about 2 weeks, right? I had pneumonia and I had a sickle crisis at the same time. So my lungs were like, they left the chat, basically. And luckily for me, and thankful to God, I was in the right space and the right place to get the help that I needed, right? So I'm very in tune with my body. I go hard because I know how much I've got left.
Yeah.
But when I tap out, I'm tapped. Does that make sense? Like I've been asleep at my own red room.
Don't think I don't see that little chair around backstage.
Exactly. So this was a situation where the night before I was in the studio with Clumsy. The week was busy, was Tyler Skyler in the studio, was working on some music, was working on everyone, doing their stuff. And I was meant to be going to ministry that night. When I woke up that morning, it was Sunday morning, my chest felt like I'd been in the gym all week and hadn't been during the week. I was struggling to breathe, figuring it was quite difficult and whatnot. I turned to my sister and I was like, hey, this is how I feel. And she was like, maybe you might be having a crisis. And I was like, I'm thinking, it's just because I'm going hard. It's not because of anything else, right? And it just progressively, like moment by moment, minute by minute, was getting significantly worse. So luckily for me, like, called the ambulance, went to hospital, and they were like, all right, cool. We're going to treat the crisis, give you medication, painkillers and whatnot. On closer look, they noticed that, okay, because I was complaining about my lungs, my breathing, under their care, my lungs just went time out and just turned off. So luckily for me, they were able to put the machines in, and if not for the machines, the life support for real, I wouldn't exist right now, right? And I remember this time, it was about while I was still awake, it was about 2-3 days while being awake before it happened, in hospital. And people like Yemi was coming and talking to everyone, and due to the oxygen deficiency, my brain and my thought process was completely different.
Yeah.
I was talking to my sister who was at home, like, I am here with Yemi, we just landed in Miami. She was like, how, where? I mean, when, how? Do you know what I'm saying? So, but in that whole process, that 2 weeks being under, like, I traveled very far and very wide. I lived and I battled certain things in myself about being awake. You know what I'm saying? There were times where I would see Teaser, I would see Oliemi, I would see Nelson, I would see my friends and my family, and at first I thought these were all dreams. Only waking up to realize that they had been trying to wake me for days. Every day they tried to do it, whatever it might be, and it's like, these people were around and talking to me constantly, that I would see them, and or maybe momentarily I'd be awake and I'd have a conversation, but I take that conversation to my dreams. So I'm like, these times, it was Atmos Black at release, Atmos Black, myself, Kwamzy, Teaser, crazy lineup, right? And I do like a lot of the background work for the scene, visuals and stuff, right?
Ade, I was there that day.
All right, cool. I should have been there that day, and I was fighting.
I was thinking, where's Ade?
I was fighting, arguing with my nurses, like, give me just 4 hours. Let me just go quickly and come back. Yeah, arguing with my sister, like, can you bring my laptop? Let me just build my set. And they're like, brother, calm down. Even Teaser had been there, and he was like, don't worry about it, bro. You don't worry about it. Because when you see me in Box Park or Brick Lane, yeah, with my whatever's, doing my set, and I go, yeah. But that's how I felt, like, obviously, in this time, rest in peace, Fat Man Scoop, but we saw how he passed, right?
Yeah.
That is something that I've always imagined as how I'd go. You feel me? And it's very, seeing it from his perspective is very harder for me to let you guys experience that than for me to experience my final moments at this day.
No, I'm glad they didn't release you to release. I was upset that you wasn't there. I was confused.
Nah, I was ready to come.
I had a special t-shirt, everything.
I was ready to come. I was really like, bust me out. And they were like, they would do things like this, like, okay, if you can walk across the room, we'll think about it. Because my legs weren't working, my things weren't working, making sense. But I was still fighting to try and get out of, I was in intensive care, ICU and HCU for, in the period where I was there. I was only in the normal hospital for like 3 days, and then I was still trying to get out to get home. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it was a the way I describe it to some people is like the universe was like, boom, pause, sit down, shut up, don't say anything. You need to sleep. You need to just whatever.
That sounds like 2023. Yeah, I understand that one.
Right,
yeah.
cool. So I've been hit by a bus before, so I know what it's like to be hit by. Oh yeah, no.
He's just dropping all of this on air live. Like, as I said, I drink water, mind my business and everything. So there's a lot of things that I didn't know, but I hit by a bus.
Many things I've definitely lived a crazy, not reckless, but I take it head on, whatever's happening. Do you know what I'm saying? And that was one of those days. I think I was like maybe 11, 12. Got up and just went to school, continued my journey because that's what I was meant to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, it is a whole. I was talking to Yemi and that when I was there. I was like, I'm tired now. I don't need no more near-death experiences. I think I've had my full.
Yeah.
I need to put down the legacy a certain way. I need to express a certain way. So when I do kick it, I can still keep speaking how I need to speak. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we're at right now. Where it's like not offloading, but with excitement, releasing. So again, this is cool. This is real. This is myself and Jelaine. This was the first song while I was in the hospital when they gave me my laptop or whatever that I was like onto. And since this is not even. Since then there's so many Yahweh was after this and whatever. This is a space for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in the hospital telling my mum and my sister that I went to the studio last night with the nurses and doctors, and they're like, "You're hallucinating." I'm like, "Nah, let's go downstairs."
You wanted to show them
come. There's a studio in Lewisham Hospital. I was there, and they're like, "Okay, cool." So
I bet the aunties were loving you in Lewisham.
Oh no, yeah, we're dogs. Like they often stop me in the hallway. They say to me like, "Do you remember me?" Yeah. And then they're like, "Oh no, you wouldn't remember me. I was asleep." Or they ask me like how I've been. Like they talk about me when I'm not there. Like I've been getting like blood transfusions. That's like an 8-hour situation.
So this is ongoing now.
Yeah, this is ongoing now. This is like I'm getting a fresh oil change every 8 weeks.
And that's it. I changed.
So 8 weeks, like you can't beat me right now. Like a fresh oil change, I'm out. So it's like this was not something I was doing before. This was nothing my body was used to. But it's something that we're trialing because it's like let's combat. Let's not have the situation again. And literally since May till like December. Yeah, I've been outside. I was like 2 hours, like really whatever. But in person, in real life, I was like 25%.
It can appear like you're outside a lot, and you're not.
No.
And yeah, it's really think about your well-being and how you're taking time, because everybody knows I kind of got the auntie back. Like, yeah, all right. Like, you need to sing it for all of those kind of conversations.
I was in that space.
That you, even though this was really drastic, that you're taking a deep look into your own well-being and the routine.
You know, it's nuts where it's like, imagine being in the hospital and waking up and seeing the spirits of the hospital moving, and you're like, I'm not going with you guys. I'm alright. Yeah. Not they were big shouts to them on 110% because not only did they make sure I'm still here, but they took with me and where I was. Like I couldn't move before they said, "Hey, what's going on?" You know what I'm saying? And I had the waiting area looking like a red room,
I could
green
imagine.
room. Like they're in there singing, praying, like doing praise and worship, sharing drinks.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And they had their own waiting room because there was so many of them eventually. Like they would be like to me, like in the 8-9 hours that was available for guests, you had everyone, a person to at least every hour come check you. They have a diary that they wrote for me. The nurses would write every day, like the entries twice a day, whatever. So I read that back, and then they're talking about like, you know, like not only who are you, but you are for something. You have a destiny, you have a purpose. Because
you forgot about Grandma's prayers.
Right, Grandma was right there. I went to Grandma's house while I was under, so. I went to Nigeria, I went to Miami, I went to many places in the world. I was with many different people. I was fighting to get onto the Back to the 95 lineup. Because there was a poster in front of my room that looked like the Back to the 95 lineup. For whatever reason, I was arguing with Teaser, like, how do we get onto it? I know we don't play that music, but we were here before 95, so we must be able to bust case, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's a crazy moment, crazy time.
I'm speechless and I talk a lot. I'm all the way in my head taking in just the experiences that you've had, where you've been, and we're listening to, and I want to know, so what do you feel the evolution of your sound is after being through this experience?
The sound has evolved in a way where it's like, I think, you know, something that I was blessed and privileged to have as well. I was in that hospital the whole time they were playing my music. So I had the unconscious breakdown of my own music. I had my unconscious storytelling of my own music, projects and albums and mixes, to be to a point where it's like, okay, we've done a lot, but we need to do more. You know what I'm saying? I've heard something recently where it's like most artists up and coming don't release 32 tracks. So I've been looking at my catalogue, like in terms of the singles, songs, how many have we given me to date? And I can say we're on 22, so we've got at least 10 more. You know what I'm saying? And in terms of like, Journeyman was like everything that was the prelude, right? Not everything, but a lot of. So you have, and I still have parts of Journeyman that are not publicly released. You know, I've got remixes of certain songs. I've got things that I'm holding on to while in that time that I'm like, no, we need to put this on the debut album. So let me start this again.
We're back inside.
Debut album, the features that we're working with different people. I think evolution again is in terms of like, you know, since I've been out, I've been in studio European Theatre 5, Column Z as always, Joe the Show,
loving that link up.
Drama, shouts to Drums, Cheddar, Dylan Franklin. I've been with my people, to make sense, but it's like a bit more focused. Like whatever you need on both sides, let's do it. If I'm not producer bringing the set track to you, how can I help you close it? You know, is it in the mixing and mastering? Is it in the EQing? Is it in you want to borrow my mic? I've got this mic. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want to use it? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like using the space and the places that we have to access to express fully. In terms of sound, the sound is evolving. The sound in SA is evolving to more electro sound as well. In terms of certain sides, we've got the Skidger sound or Skidongo. Shout out to Yemi, he's pushing that side a lot. We've got the Ricardi's movement a lot. You know, you've got Chris Browns in South Africa as well. Busta Rhymes was there. Oh my gosh,
the aunties are going crazy. Everybody's going crazy. The whole of SA is just gone Chris Breezy mad.
It's hot.
So we're touching on Chris Brown.
Yeah.
So you was the person he had to go to in Europe.
Yeah.
You was the Amapiano guy of Europe that he wanted on tour. So talk to us about that and that experience.
Yeah, no, that was you know, I always start that experience by saying this: if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Between the phone call and the first rehearsal was 12 hours.
12 hours?
Right.
For you?
So they called me at 8 p.m. on Sunday night, and we had a conversation about it. And Chris Brown's name was about to be mentioned in the conversation. The conversation was basically done, and I was like, wait, hold on a minute, who am I even opening for? And I was like, oh, Chris Brown. I said, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. They had already discussed Tyler and everything, and I was like, no, I rock with Tyler. Like, so, like, well, who are we doing this for? You got Smiles, you got Tyler. Like, what's going on? Oh, it's Chris Brown. Oh, okay. I'll see you tomorrow, right? And then I swear, the next morning, Monday morning, the car came to my house with the equipment I had asked for, and the car came to pick me, and we started the tour. We did 26 shows. I think we did 39 nights or something like that. The whole of Europe. We got the experience to play in so many arenas. We went from my bedroom, being online, to being in front of 20,000 people.
Ade, imagine from your bedroom in our manor.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking so many different things now, but I'm still stuck on the fact that you turned Blue Brother Lewisham Hospital red. That thought process is going through my head.
I think I'm the only person that's allowed to do that.
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. You would be the only person that could turn anywhere in Blue Brother red.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Because we are all rooting for you. We are so proud of you. I am so glad. Now you've just filled me in. My heart is hurting. And I need to be a better auntie up in here.
No. Trust me, if I was one of your like nieces and nephews, you'd be like, let me prepare myself before I check in.
Yeah.
Because either nothing's happening at all, and you're worried like, are you sure you're not outside? Or you've left it a while, and now you're hearing this whole. How many lives did you live while the time I was gone, right? So it's like,
I'm really hearing a full evolution.
Yeah, no, fact.
How long ago was it that we bumped into each other at Black Coffee when kids played?
Yeah.
In hometown territories as well in South London.
And I even at that point in time, I think emotion had already started.
Yeah.
The emotion had started, and I think maybe that was 2021, and it was like, for us again, let's shout out to Kitty Moore. Where is Kitty now? Global, everywhere in the world.
Do you know what? It's getting hard because before I used to see, guaranteed my birthday, I have to see Kitty play.
Nah.
And now I'm
You
like,
have to
boy,
look for
I
her on
can't
her
keep up.
birthday.
I have to look. But it's just so beautiful to see because it's just an evolution. See that there's a lot of people that came up together. See them rising, seeing them get their flowers, seeing the success of their hard work. Because in essence, nothing is you have to put in the work.
If you don't go hard, if you leave things, you're gonna. That's when you're gonna have regrets. I could have done more. I could have been earlier. I could have said this on the third. But if you go in where it's like, even though I have nothing, quote unquote, I'm giving you everything. You're not gonna regret anything. I mean, regretting holding back.
Ade, you know what you in my head top? Because when we started chatting messages, I scrolled back a bit on the messages and I saw what message said, no, holding back. And I didn't hear. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't hear. But the Grim Reaper try come from me again and it's like, now you better open your ears and you better stay ready.
Even that applies to myself as well. Like, imagine sitting on enough for you to. Me and Yemi have these jokes, but sitting on a mountain of pieces, music that you will never see, like a Jay Dilla situation. Now, and again, he was one of my people I aspired to be like, but I need to learn from his story and be like, okay, cool. While I'm still existing here, let me give it to you how best, because I can give you the pieces, the artwork, the visuals that will accompany all these pieces. But I can tell you the story, why it looks and why it sounds, how it sounds. You know what I'm saying? So.
I'm getting emotional. We're getting up to the mix. Well, before we do that, I'm going to ask you one more question. No, more than one actually, if we can get it in.
Go on.
So, you're very creative.
Right.
How does your creative process look?
In different realms and different places, it's motivated by different things. Some of my creativity is motivated by getting paid.
Yeah.
I need to make sure that it's done correctly so they can pay me for what I put in. And some of it is to challenge myself, like break the things. I break my computer sometimes, I make it crash because I'm going harder than I should on so many layers of songs or so many layers of videos or whatever. Where does it come from? It's like, I don't know, like I'm trying to bring out the things I internally analyze in my head, the things I see, the confidence I'm having with myself, the universe that I built off something that I've taken in, an interpretation of sorts. If I didn't say these things, if I didn't make these things, I think that if I didn't make these things to describe to you in my head, I think you would think I was mad.
They say that the close conversation, the close friendship between madness and genius.
Yeah,
and
in
it's
fact.
Sometimes you've got to be deluded and believe in what you're doing. No one can see it, but you can. And boy, I think some people can see it now, you know.
Now we're working on it.
Just a piece. So we brought up to the present and what your process is now. So I'd like to know, what does the future look like? Is there any sneak peeks, any exclusives, or anything we can talk about incoming?
So we definitely have some exclusives with us today that haven't been heard before. Constantly beating out, working on tunes, myself with Jadaine, Wake, like I said, I spoke to Joe Show before coming here, and with Drama a lot. Like me and Drama are like older friends almost than me and Nemi are. So if you imagine how long I've known Nemi for, and you think someone else, it's him, for instance. So there's a lot. We've been talking in the talks with Celador to bring back Red Room. I've been seeing the campaigns on social media.
Yes, I've even posted a throwback to Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I saw that. So like we're working on it. We're bringing it back. Again, we're looking at the environment, the terrain. Do we bring you a night party that we're known for? Do we try a day party? We do dance in the sunlight. You know what I'm saying? I love the moon. I love the nights. Yeah. Right. So maybe we should do that, and maybe that promotes us and grows off the space of where like playing internationally, day parties and stuff. This conversation we've been having, and yeah, just more like sneaky and wicked tunes. Like we got our first the other day, first feature in a film.
Okay.
So shout out to Nightlife. Yeah, it's wicked. Like, so we saw our music in a scene that like was perfect. It almost like had like mirrored what I had already made for artwork and everything else. So shout out to Universal Baby for doing this real work. You know what I'm saying?
Universal Baby. I remember the lives of those sessions.
Yeah.
And we're speaking about some of the drums. When they're so sweet, it causes arguments in the studio. So I'm just feeling all the energy and the vibes.
Even the vocals these days, you know, I was telling Joe, like, this is, okay, cool. On today's release, Joe the Show and Drama did not record those vocals at the same time.
What?
No.
It is such a heavy call and response.
Right, and it is in languages that they didn't know they were speaking, right? So I had recorded a song with Drama first, and I had Boom with Drama. I was like, this is how I want it, this is what I want you to go at, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, alright, cool. Then I had Joe come in. Didn't play him Drama's version, but we recorded on the song. Had a great session. I called Drama during the session. I was like, yo, where you at? You coming through? This guy just done something crazy on the song. And he was like, no, don't talk to me.
Them arguments.
And he was upset already. And I was like, okay, cool. How am I going to make them both happy? Because I like it. I went back into the studio. I did a comp of both their vocals together. And then Joe hadn't heard it yet. And he was like, how did he know what I was saying? And it's in English. I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, yeah, what do you mean? It's inside. So when he's like outside, inside, now we're inside, that's what Joe the Show is going on about. Like, we were outside, we were trying to feel the vibes, but now we're inside controlling the vibes, right? And that's what Chris had given as well. So the final argument for the song was the final verse. I was like, let the music breathe. Let it breathe out. And Drama had come in with a verse, yeah? And he was like, fuck, I hate I'ma get mine, yeah? Cool.
I was like, lyrics for lyrics, calm.
Nah, that echoes what Joe the Show is saying when he's like, skittle, haters, get away. Skittle, it's like, move, come on. Carry your things and keep me going, right? So all the way through, without them knowing it, without us knowing it like that, it's like a call and response in English and Shona, without them knowing that they were talking about the same thing at the same time. Yeah, no, it's crazy. So yeah, no, I'm very. We've got another one. We've got Super Soft. I'm playing Super Soft, and yeah, we've got many tunes together. So we're just rocking.
Okay, we could talk forever, but it is 11 p.m. We are about to get inside serious Red Rooms, Red Hour session with Mr. Ade Smilez. This is the Afrolicious Mumma. Music is my drug, and Ade Smilez is my dealer. Let's go.
Oh Start screaming, and oh how the boys are beaming, where your feet can take to flight, and the DJ makes it right.
Fuck them. Shout the bad man inside. Shout the girl them inside. Shout the real niggas 2 times. Inside, inside. Inside, inside. What we said? I wanna see somebody move. Let's go. Inside. You got Ade Smilez inside. Then you got drums inside. We was outside, now we're in the inside. We got the bad man inside. We got the girl them inside. You know it's 814 when we're inside. We was outside, now we're in the inside. We was outside, now we're in the You got Ade Smilez inside. Then you got drums inside. We was outside, now we're in the inside. We got the bad man inside. We got the girl them inside. You know it's 814 when we're inside. We was outside, now we're in the inside. We was outside, now we're in the inside. Inside, inside. Yeah, we got a inside. Yeah, yeah, fucking invite. Yeah, fucking invite. Free all my dogs on the inside. Free all my kiddies on the inside. Fake niggas on the decline. With them trap niggas, fuck a tea time. Fuck a hair, I'ma get mine. Fuck a hair, I'ma get mine. Shake it up, 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 shake it up. I'm aware.
Radio. EXT Radio.
Best life. Taipusha lengolova Taipusha lengolova Taipusha lengolova Taipusha lengolova Taipusha lengolova Aiwe asukama Ubhizi uma ngespeed Bezigwespan hamba kanjani Khalinga nezithu nemali manje ngizongabantwana abatshela umbali Ubhizi uma ngespeed Bezigwespan hamba kanjani Khalinga nezithu nemali manje ngizongabantwana abatshela umbali Uthi sesiphakathi emalayitini bathi fanda yiyo le party ayi dumulije sifuthumele phansi ayi wishi phambili sesiphakathi emalayitini bathi fanda yiyo le party dumulije sifuthumele phansi manje wishi phambili bathi wishi phambili funda kanjani ibhayisikili uyele emuva thatha mi engithi khalimba zepalini wishi phambili ufunda kanjani ibhayisikili uyele emuva thatha mi engithi khalimba zepalini ayisuku yangijova 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 ma
EXT Radio.
Ay suku yangijova bethi imali ngesota ay suka man wazanzokwazela ay suku yangijova bethi imali ngesota ay suka man okay wazanzokwazela sikhulu phela uNkulunkulu akasicishe lo mcimbi iphatho weyikwili thatumba lingamnika imali bathi indoda yakhe ifike nangebhayisikili sting is too sway pili mina ngamalasa sikhe layinini V250 sikiphiko nemama lasedubane lithi sikilisa sesiphakathi emalayitini tamakhula box agcwele emthini bathi umakhelwane use-17 ngathi ufuna ukubokotela i-sound system taba nenkinga abashenkinga jabula bathanda ukubonga impilo tayigijimi ngolova jwana nemali ngakusabanda ayisuku yangijova 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 man ayisuku yangijova 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 man
EXT Radio.
Dona yasekhasi Tokujayivisa wena ntethi uyahlonishwa oza ngapha ngizokubonisa shaya inamba ngizokujayivisa manje ngishoda ngomaphorisa lalela landa ngivele yangishayinisa thandwa abantu bayangibulisa ndlela zami ziyakhanyisa kodwa abantu bazokhohlisa wena ntethi uyahlonishwa oza ngapha ngizokubonisa shaya inamba ngizokujabisa manje ngishoda ngomapolisi Swana yasekasi ivukile phela ifike naselanda I'm chilling with the big boys now where you can come if you really wanna bumper hey calm down Mntwana udlalisa ipampa mangaze kanja it's a fanta Mama wanna be on top of the game njengesanta hey Swana yasekasi ivukile phela ifike naselanda I'm chilling with the big boys now where you can come if you really wanna bumper hey calm down Mntwana udlalisa ipampa mangaze kanja it's a fanta Mama wanna be on top of the game. I'm darling now. Yo, darling now. Darling now. Darling now. I'm darling now. Darling now. Darling now. Laying now. I'm darling now. Yo, darling now. Darling now. Darling now. I'm darling now. Darling now. Darling now. I laying now. London. London. Nangezinto uyahlonishwa Oza ngapha ngizokubonisa Shaya inamba ngizokujabisa Manje ngishoda ngomapolisi Lale London ivele yangishanisa Thando abantu bayangibulisa Ela zami ziyakhanyisa Kodwa abantu bazokukhohlisa Wena nto ezinhle uyahlonishwa Oza ngapha ngizokubonisa Shaya inamba ngizokujabisa Manje ngishoda ngomapolisi Swana yasekasi ivukile phela ifike naselanda I'm chilling with the big boys now where you can come if you really wanna bump up hey calm down Mntwana udlalisa ipampa mangaze kanja it's a fanta Mama wanna be on top of the game hey khona banemilo say khona banemilo khona banemilo say khona banemilo awe Wanna calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Eh, kona bane milo. Wanna calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Lale, kona bane milo. Eh, kona bane milo. Eh, shoot. Eh, shoot.
One is this one. Sure. Another one, natural. Natural. Hey, yo, Ade. Give them the smiles, my boy. Son. Get that to the soft, it's soft. Get that to the soft, it's soft. Get that to the soft, man, it's Friday. Get that to the soft, it's soft. No, CC. Okay, yo, flat right. Unarama kama itakati see to the nine. Shot, did it from there to the shine. Did it from there to the shine. Shake it, open the day. Nasa to para jogo da spirit. Nasa duro raka zara kwenye titi. Nasa sisi luka sete kule shuwiti. Okay, soft, super soft. Make it soft, you can let it from Microsoft. You forgot, don't be shocked. You be blocked, don't be dropped, don't be stopped. Shot. I can take that to the soft. I can take that to the soft. Shot. I can take that to the soft. Monday to Friday, every day soft. Super soft, mama, super soft. Super soft, mama, super soft. Super soft, mama, super soft. Monday to Friday, every day soft. Super soft, mama, super soft. Super soft, mama, super soft. Super soft, mama, super soft. Monday to Friday, every day soft. Shut. Deal away. Halloween. Yeah, super soft, mama, super soft, super soft, mama, super soft. When you shake it, mama, I be lost. Make it water, mama, make it boss. With the feeling, mama, you cross. When you shake it, mama, I be lost. You be killing, mama, you be soft. You be killing, mama, you be soft. I am a Vinavana, I am a Wiyawaya, sure. Walla Wasala, Ukararo Nisara Wango, and get the I am a Yagayaga. I am a Vinavana, I am a Wiyawaya, sure. Walla Wasala, Ukararo Nisara Wango, and get the super soft, mama, super soft. A super soft, mama, super soft. A super soft, mama, super soft. Monday to Friday, every day soft. A super soft, mama, super soft. Super soft, mama, super soft. Super soft, mama, super soft. Monday to Friday, every day soft. Super soft. Soft. It's too much. Sure.
We're having big fun. The party's just begun, yeah. We're having big fun. Big fun. We're having big fun. We're having big fun. We're having big fun. We're having big. We're having big. We're having big fun. We're having big fun. We're having big fun. We're having big. We're having big fun. We're having big fun. We're having big fun. We're having big. We're having big. We're having big fun. We're having big fun. We're having big fun. We're having big. We're having big fun. We're having big fun. We're having big fun. We're having big. We're having big. We're having big fun. We're having big fun. We're having big fun. We're having big. It won't take a lot of thought for you to do it. You just feel the groove and baby, then you move it and dance the night away. We're having big fun. The party's just begun, yeah. We're having big fun.
The soul of a DJ. The soul of a DJ is like the soul of a king. He serves his people not with riches but with the music that he brings. Be it techno, deep, dubstep or house. He's the maestro of his rhythm. He breathes life into his kingdom. The soul of a DJ is as deep as the sea. His imagination is not unlike that of a laureate of poetry. As he sifts through his CDs and Serato alike, he chooses a symphony to our spirit's delight. In comes the kick and soon after the snare. Bassline then kicks, now our hands are in the air. Eyes closed as if we were all connected by an invisible force. From his heart to his mind, and with his hands he make a choice. A choice that makes us dance well into the dawn and sometimes the afternoon. Keep rocking those 2000s, not trying to go home anytime soon. The soul of a DJ is at one with his sound. Bass drops and build-ups designed for us to get down. His aura shines bright like a strobe flickering off the wall. An average man maybe, but in here, he's 10 feet tall.
No, I'm all the way in my feelings, vibing out, fully in the zone. I feel so greedy. I got a solo red hour. And I'm low-key a little bit tipsy because it has been Henny o'clock. But because we only got 2 hours, it hasn't been on the hour.
It hasn't been too bad.
Yeah.
We could go on until the morning, and it just depends on who's next, you know what I'm saying?
Ade, do you know what? I have to holler at Boss Man because we need to do this more often. I am fully, I am so happy, so full, just glad to catch up and just glad to know that you're all right.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for those that are listening and those that are tuned in.
Yeah,
thank
big
you for this
shout
journey.
out to everyone listening, whether it's Mixcloud, Twitch, wherever you get your fix. It is EXT Radio.
Yes,
and
sir.
you know what? Worldwide exclusive, incentivized by just evolution, all of those vibes.
Yes.
Afrolicious Music Always is moving
100%.
to Saturdays, 2 till 4 p.m. weekly residential business.
Day party business.
Day party business, you know, because fit auntie them, fit
the
aunties.
For the workouts and that.
Yes. We have been talking to Mr. Ade Smilez. Ade, outro, shout out your socials, where we can find you. And of course, it's release day.
It's release day, so Yahweh's out now everywhere. It's Ade Smilez, Ade ADESMLI. What?
EZ.
EZ, yeah.
You know, like EZ.
Yeah, see it. Google that, I'll come up everywhere. You know, the music's out there. Just follow it, just listen to it. And that's what we're here for, you know what I'm saying? And thank you for having me.
No, thank you for coming on because the journey has been long and it touches back here, near and far, but to hometown territory. So shout out to all the Blue Borough family. I see you doing your thing.
Inside.
Inside. Yes, Yahweh. Outside. Let's get inside some more vibes from Mr. Ade Smilez. You can catch him socials. Ade Smilez EZ.
Yes, EZ.
Let's get inside.
Oh, one more before I go. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you
Oh,
all.
of
My
course.
blessings, Christmas blessings
Well,
to you and your
guys,
family, you know what I'm saying?
And blessings to you.
Thank
and
you,
you know what?
appreciate it.
Hugs and squeezes to Grandma because
Yes.
you know what? I listen to Grandma's prayers on a regular basis and I feel covered, blessed and highly favoured just listening.
I might use that as a closer. I'm going to pull it out.
Well, yeah, come at the bar. I already know what's incoming next, so he's about to finish me. So
Alright,
let's
cool,
get
let's
inside
go.
some vibes. Let's go.
Let's go. Show my